I agree.
I like how see this sign right here where it says specifically Title 18, United States Code, Section 93. You see any section, any policy, any mandate.
You know what's striking to me is everybody's telling me what I got to do, but no one will write it down and hand it to me and say, "This is what happened." I want a piece of paper.
Thank you very much.
So that I can get to the VA and see my VA rep and say, "Can you help me with this stuff? If I can't get help in any other federal office." You know, the other gentleman's going to start a lawsuit. Did he already leave?
No, he's outside for a sergeant. We called the sergeant because we wanted to talk to the sergeant, so he's on his way.
Okay, we're not two idiots.
I'm not,
We
I
don't
know.
I
think
gave the
you
best
are.
years of my life to this country.
And we appreciate your service. But you have to understand the position that we are coming from. We don't enforce policy.
You have a job.
Exactly. We don't enforce policy. Can you listen?
You enforce law.
Can you listen? Can you listen to me for a second? Can you listen to me for
You
a second?
enforce- I'm
I
giving
sat
you
here and
respect,
listened
but
to you.
your job title is law
I sat,
enforcement.
but did I not listen to you?
Yes.
Can you extend me the same courtesy? That's
You're
what.
not going to tell me you're enforcing
Is
policy.
that the conversation? Are we gonna have a conversation, or is this gonna be a one-sided conversation?
I'm not going to escalate this with you. What I'm telling you is, you enforce the
I listened to
laws.
what you told me.
Have I broken a law?
Can you listen? Are you gonna listen?
I have.
I'm not gonna keep talking on a one-sided conversation. That's not what's gonna
Are you
happen.
detaining me?
That's not what's gonna happen.
What's happening?
You are the subject within the scope of a trespass. They want you trespassed based off whatever thing happened between y'all civilly here.
Nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. Did
Okay.
anybody else here? I would like to call witnesses. Did anybody else want to weigh in?
Management came and talked to me.
Anybody want to?
What you're doing. Why should we have to wear a mask? The governor of this state said there's no need for it.
What I'm saying is, they're saying that we're being the aggressors, and I'm saying there's a whole other side to this. And there's a room full of people here that heard it all, and everybody's just sitting there like, you're all witnesses. Anybody's subject to, hey, did you see what happened here? We have officers investigating. Was there any laws broke? Was there any escalation until law enforcement was called? No. This is not right. And what needs to happen at your level is you guys need to stop this. You guys have the power to stop this.
I've been here since the beginning with the first gentleman as well. She has been terrorizing.
You know, I have an adrenal gland that's not removed. I have a hard time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm struggling with health problems. That's why I'm here. I'm not just here. I didn't wake up and say, hey, let me go start trouble like this.
And we want you to kick whatever business you have to get done. We want that to happen. But you gotta understand the predicament that we are in, right? Y'all, we're getting calls for a civil issue.
I am not going to bend my
Okay,
rights.
I'm done having this conversation.
I know.
Here we go. He's right here, the police officer going to be trespassing.
Oh. I have no idea.
Watts dealt with this issue like literally the other day.
Yeah.
But
And she made it onto YouTube. So I'm pretty sure I'm next to follow. We don't enforce policy.
No.
Was the business calls and requests that you be trespassed? We have a legal obligation to do so. All over a mask.
you wanted to talk to our sergeant, correct? He's on the he's in us here. He's in us here. You wanted to speak to the sergeant.
He said he's trespassing.
I was trying to figure out what was going on with him as well, sir.
Yeah,
So-
the cancer, right? You guys think this is like constitutional? This guy not only has lung cancer, he's a veteran. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, no, bro, you're good. Hey, hey.
Oh, first sergeant,
All I'm saying is, you guys, everything addressed this, we can both know this because we're the same.
no, I'm not
Not divided.
We'll do that. You guys want that, okay?
I understand that you guys do me uncomfortable and have to do something that feels right. Well,
You guys are law enforcement, not policy enforcement.
we're the kind of people.
I haven't broken a crime.
We're the kind of people that you guys never have to deal with.
I literally have never been arrested, never, don't even have a speeding ticket, don't even have a parking ticket. I think I haven't had a ticket in probably 25 years. But what I'm saying though is that you guys are going to trespass me from a federal benefits building. This building is where I get my benefits from.
What if I was a person of color? What if I say that it was I feel like it's discrimination.
Hi, sir, how are you doing?
Good, sir.
Doing well. My name is Steven. Your name? Julian. Can I get your badge number? We don't have badge. BL7. Okay. So we're being told. So what this gentleman has told me is that we are being trespass warned from this facility, this federal building, for not wearing a mask based off their facility policy. Not we haven't broken any laws.
By the way, the last 2 months, you could come in and out of here without once. I don't know what. We didn't like wake up on today and say, let's go to Social Security. I got lung cancer. We're both veterans. I walked in, sat down, and the guard in there said you have to wear a mask. I said, I can't wear a mask. I said, I got tumors in my lungs. What? I said, it's not state law. The governor of Florida said it's not state law. And I said, you can ask us. We can decline.
And we politely did. I politely said no thank you.
But
For an hour, she harassed me.
the security guard is
Well, they can have their policies as far as the mask wear if they want. It's no different than you can't videotape inside the building. I mean, they have their policy as far as that goes.
Yeah, but none of us live
That's,
outside of law.
wouldn't that be violating your First Amendment and your like your?
If they have a
If they have that policy, then no, that's their policy.
So
But
here's what I'm going to say: is if your guys' names are on these trespass warnings, you guys will be named in the civil lawsuit for violating my rights.
Okay.
And I'm just being completely fair, and you guys will lose your indemnify or your
Listen, brother, all we want to do is just go in there and have somebody help us.
I was sitting down.
I understand, but if they're saying that you got to wear masks and they don't want to provide you service because you're not wearing a mask, then unfortunately we can't change that. That's their policy.
Okay.
So
That's fine. What we need,
What's that? You're trespassing still.
If they're asking to have
For
you
an
trespass,
entire
if
year.
they ask you to leave and you refuse to leave,
Yes.
now they're going to want to trespass you. Yeah.
He said trespass
Okay. Then yeah,
Okay,
you're
okay,
most likely going to be trespassed
for an
you
entire year.
right.
So I would like to see that paperwork because that's.
right, somebody's
I
got to
want
sign
to
their
let's
name
do
to it.
this. Like let's get this done and over with because I want to get on with my day.
Here's
And if you
the
guys are
issue right
violating
now. If they're asking you to leave, technically we're still on property. Here's what this could get.
They didn't- They actually called him back
Yeah,
and started
sure.
helping him.
Yeah,
I haven't spoken to this gentleman.
I was sitting in the booth with the
They
employee.
said they weren't going to help him. Then they called back and they started helping, and then the
Well,
police
it sounds
showed
like
up.
the issue here is going to be the mask issue. So if you're not willing to wear masks, then they're probably not going to be willing to provide you.
What's the
whatever.
mask
then-
issue?
then
though?
you're gonna
Can
have
you
to
explain
They
it?
have that policy. They want to wear. I don't know.
I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. I'll wear a mask, but they have to provide me the proper mask.
I'm not wearing one. My doctor
I don't
told me
know
don't
what
wear
mask
one.
they provide.
And that's what I'm saying. So the CDC requires any mask, any beard over 2 inches have to wear a specific beard mask that engulfs the entire face.
This is-
I mean, it is
but I wanna know-
standard. And I
wanna-
asked for one of those, and they would not provide one. So I said, no, thank you. I'm not going to wear a half-assed mask and do a dog and pony show to make someone feel better. I'm here to do my benefits, get something done, and get out of here.
I think the city of DeLand Police Department deserves better than to come over here and do these kind of calls.
This is a waste
Well,
of
we
resources.
get all
Really-
kinds of calls throughout
Yeah,
the
but
day.
this
This
is
is
the
no
kind of
different
stuff
than
that
a lot of calls that we get. So
Yeah, you guys just
But
had a
what I'm
murder over here. I mean, your
What I'm-
resources should
let
be
me
going
go talk to them and figure out what they're doing.
No, he already told us.
Who do we have
Oh,
inside?
changing our
It doesn't
mind.
matter what they're doing.
No, I'm just trying to get informed on why I'm here. I already got this one.
Exactly.
They're 14.
We haven't gotten that far.
All right, let me call you back.
What do you want done with these people?
I know management wanted them trespassed. He even came out here.
So did we tell them to leave already?
Yeah, I told them that they had to wear a mask. He refused to wear a mask because of his beard. I didn't have a beard mask to give him.
Yeah, that's
I
what
said, well, do you have one? He's like, well, y'all are making us wear it. We were to provide it. Yeah, I was polite to him. I didn't scream at him. I didn't get rude or anything like that. Yeah, I spoke with him, then I spoke with management, and I replied back and forth. But I guess that's harassment in his eyes. But Then another individual came and it led to that one doing the same thing, and then his wife came in and led her to do the same thing, and then getting the lobby riled up. This is my sergeant too. This,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, and then
So did they,
Yeah.
are they refusing to leave basically? Did you guys tell them they need to leave or?
No. So I told them that if the business wants them trespassed, we have a legal obligation to abide by the employees within
But
that
you told them to leave
establishment.
and they wouldn't leave.
yeah, and they would not leave. They wouldn't comply. He said to call you guys. I've talked to SPS because this is, you know, under the Building 2 that's federal,
Mhm.
which FPS Mohammed,
Mhm.
and he did say as well as to call you guys if they're wanting them trespassed, because we had this issue a couple weeks ago with the First Amendment guy.
That was recorded.
Yeah.
on the
Yeah, it's on
business,
YouTube too. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
And I know the one law enforcement officer, he's, you know, seen me as just security as well, because I watched it and I thought it was okay. But, so, that's why I double checked with FPS, to just go ahead and call you guys, because he said to, yeah, because he told you guys, well, the law enforcement here at that time, the same thing I told them.
Mhm.
But they wanted to hear it from him.
And what was
So
that?
they heard.
What was that option?
Well, he got trespassed as well, because.
Yeah, that gentleman got
Yeah.
trespassed. I remember that. Yeah.
But I know management here, when these them trespass, if they wasn't going to comply with the rules, like they are willing to help them, they just have to wear the mask because it's a policy.
And it doesn't matter if it's the beard mask or the specific.
No, because I had an individual come, he said he had a letter for that, so he could be waived from it.
Mhm.
And he had also said, well, he can call the number and go through the services of that nature, that there's no excuses, and that you have to wear a mask.
So
even
then
with
what other
that,
form, can I ask, what other forms of service do they have available if they choose to not wear a mask?
uh,
Like how else do they
the
get
phone
service?
line, calling through the phone.
Just calling through the phone
Yeah.
and trying to get it done through the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Because if they get trespassed, then they're gonna have to deal with the phone line, and
Right.
it's a hassle.
Or go to
Everyone
another
knows it.
facility somewhere else. So maybe, I don't
So-
know. I don't know if there's another one. But- Okay. All right, so you told them to leave and they wouldn't leave.
Yes. So I don't
Who's
know.
with them? Is it just that guy, the other
Yeah.
guy?
The guy by
I
himself
called you, sorry,
with the
for that.
glasses and
Yeah.
the shirt, he's by himself, and then the
If
tall
they're
male
trespassed,
with the
if they're
glasses.
trespassed from one
His wife.
SSA, are they trespassed
ALT.
from all, or just
So
this one?
here's what I got with these people. They've already been told to leave.
Okay.
They're not leaving at this point, so I feel like I have enough
Yeah,
to
but we-
then request their information to identify them to do a trespass warning. I have a feeling that's gonna go the route that they're not going to then give me that information.
Right.
No, these are different. These are, it's not the same. No, it's not. No, if it was, I'd already take care of that.
No trouble for me.
No, you're fine. Have a happy holiday. We're not trying to cause any trouble.
They might have gotten what? You're breaking up a lot. Right.
Be nice if Muhammad was on his way.
Well, I know that, but if they're getting
It'd be nice if
trespassed at this
Muhammad was on
point
his
and they're
way.
not willing to leave, I need to basically,
FPS,
I'm letting you know
services?
that I'm gonna put hands on these people.
Yeah.
From the other
Because
video.
at this point, they've already been told to leave, they're refusing to leave, so now they're committing that crime of trespass. If they don't identify themselves, now they're resisting.
I could probably get his number or his name, because his number was called.
Right.
It's a D27, so his information is on the computer. The other guy's is on the computer as well, but I didn't catch his number.
We still have to make reasonable what?
I'll have to get management.
Oh, wait,
to
can you
sign
hear me?
anything.
Yeah.
So the trespassing.
Who said
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Man,
You can hear my
that keeps
voice.
speaking of.
Harry
That's right.
Martinez.
Now all of a
Okay.
sudden works.
Does he
Well,
have, does he have the
almost tell
ability
you
to come out
they're
here?
gonna be not
I'm
willing
sorry.
to
Does he have the
identify
ability to
themselves.
come out here?
Are you said you're able to identify them for us?
He should be able to pull his number, because his number was D27, because when they called it, he went to the window.
Mhm.
Because other than that, he wouldn't give me his name. The other guy has a number too, it's D something.
Okay.
But, all their information is in the computer, so I can probably get the name.
Let's see if you can get that for us, or both of them. We'll do the trespass one.
See, how is she allowed?
I don't see. I'll call you back whenever I figure out what's going on.
All right, thank you all.
You're welcome, sir.
Really am. man.
If you what? Yeah, everybody's BWC is on, that's for sure. All right, simple, thanks.
Yeah, until you turn your body camera off.
Yes.
Do you have a mask?
In my car, I just
Well,
took
they
one from
probably
there.
have- they probably
Yeah,
have.
they have some.
This entire time they had no masks on.
I know, we're already partially.
I know, she was almost done.
You guys, can they just
So
help them
what's the
and then
word?
send them on their way? Is that?
Huh?
He was trying to leave, so that's why I backed her.
Yeah, they blocked us in.
Huh? Yeah.
You just gonna throw him there.
No, I'm actually gonna back up over.
Hold on, let me make sure.
There's nobody coming.
All right, so I'm going to pause it right here. There's quite a few of you in here, and so I'm going to kind of go over a few things that maybe got missed because my microphone was muted. So during this arrest, this was on December 12th, 2022, exactly 1 year ago today, and they had tried to play this game of you have to wear a mask. Well, if you guys take your own due diligence and just trust me when I say this, that Volusia County's COVID levels that day were green, there was no mask policies in place, and went so far as in the chief of police and the FPS agent were actually emailing each other back and forth about the fact that there was no mask policy in place that day. So thought that was pretty interesting. You can see that here. So you can see when the COVID-19 community levels are high, but when it goes down to the second paragraph, when the COVID levels are low or medium, the county which federal located to be consistent with task guidelines, agencies would need to post specific signs providing notice with masks is optional. Now they didn't do that. So now the question falls, okay, so if I didn't have to wear a mask, would I have ever been asked to leave? If I've never been asked to leave, then I was never trespassing. I wasn't breaking any of their policies. And I did win my appeal. They tried to send me an alternative letter of service, which was, they lost. I won that case. And as of today, we have filed our case with the city of DeLand, and we are going to be, the lawsuit, at least from the last I checked, was 1.2 million for me and Wayne Schoonover. And you should see that in the papers here soon. But, you know, they've had plenty of time to reach out to me to settle this situation, to come to some other kind of agreement, but they still haven't. So let's keep watching. Let's see what else we can find. I won't watch. We can't watch all 3 hours just because it is literally 3 hours of being in handcuffs. And the crazier part, this is just his body camera. We went further in Miss Nelson's body camera all the way to county. So that's even crazier to think about, because this video is 3 hours and 15 minutes long.
We already called, and I can show you that.
No, you're gonna have. You're enforcing. Your name is gonna be on it.
That's gonna be your responsibility.
So where's the
Are you gonna arrest
trespass?
us?
Where's the trespass?
You have an ID?
I'm not going to give you my ID if I haven't broken any laws.
Okay.
You
Here's how
suspect
this
us
is,
of breaking
here's how
the
this is
law.
gonna happen. If you don't identify yourself to us,
Brother, we're in the social
Under
security
threat of
office.
arrest,
We've
I'll
already put our
identify
social-
myself. But here's the thing:
We've
is
already
unless you're
been
going to give me,
identified.
no, if you don't identify yourself at that point, it's resisting without violence because you're already trespassing after warning. So in order
So here's where I find it also almost idiotic to a point where I don't even know where to begin. But I offer my ID under the threat of arrest. And he didn't like that. He couldn't comprehend that his ego was so bruised. He's like, well, I'm not threatening you with arrest, but you are.
to complete the trespass warning that you want, okay, you have to
I
identify
don't
yourself.
want a
If
trespass.
you do not,
warning. You were in
if
there
you do not-
soliciting a trespass.
I didn't solicit it. You can watch my body cam later. I didn't
will.
solicit anything.
You didn't ask them if they
Okay.
want me trespass.
No, I asked them whether or not they had asked you to leave.
We provided
They
our
said
ID.
yes.
That's how we got
Okay,
Okay,
Washington
and that you
check in.
hadn't left. So now we're here at this point. So now we have to investigate a
That's how I
trespass
checked
after
in
warning.
with
You're
Yes, I
breaking
did.
the law by enforcing their
Okay,
policies.
here's the problem. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you.
Well, then do
Apparently,
what
they're not going to help you unless you wear a mask. Period. That's the
you,
end of that.
do what you
They're
gotta
not going to
do.
help you if you're not going to wear a mask.
We're not going to
okay?
leave, so you do what you got to do.
You're not going to leave.
So if they're not going to help me if I don't wear a mask, are they discriminating against me because I'm not wearing whatever article of clothing they prefer? Again, this goes against this will be a whole different lawsuit. This will be a federal suit. And Kimberly Davenport, I swear to God, I hope you're watching this. I hope somewhere you're lurking in the comments section, but you're not immune to this. I will be suing the pants off of you. Every dollar and cent you've made since this day, I will be trying to remove from your bank account. So, and we found her dating profile. So, Kimberly, you need to lock up your shit for being a federal employee.
I need your name. I need a piece of paper saying we were here and couldn't be
I want a
served.
piece of paper.
If you don't,
Are you not leaving as well?
Not until I have a piece of paper.
Can I go
Well,
in and
we
get a piece
can
of
do
paper
the
for
trespass
these guys?
warning if you provide your
We
ID.
need
Not
to have
until, but I
somebody
haven't
done.
broken the law.
Listen, how am I going to go
We're
to another
flirting
office?
with that now.
Flirting with what?
You're flirting with
You've
breaking
been told to
Florida
leave.
law.
Now we're telling you that you need to leave, and you're still not leaving. You're still
I'm
here.
saying you're wrong.
All right, how about this? I'll go stand right there on the side of the road. But what do we?
not
What
doing
I
that.
need to come in and do
Do you
my
have a
benefits.
vehicle on property?
Oh,
Yes.
What are you going to do?
They're not
Harass
going
us
to
with our
provide
vehicle
you
now?
that. They're not going to provide you assistance without a mask. We've
You
already
need
told
to
you that.
enforce the law.
Bro, are you
They're
a veteran?
violating my rights.
Are you a veteran?
That's
Did you
with
serve?
them.
No, that's with you.
No, they're not violating your rights
You're
by
doing
any
it
means right
wrong.
now.
They're not.
No,
No,
now
they're
you
not.
are.
They're
You're
not.
doing it.
They're not
because
preventing me.
They're saying that they have a policy. It's no different than if somebody was videoing.
It's not a
inside the
policy.
building.
You are
There's a Second
violating our
Amendment,
policy.
First Amendment.
Okay.
These things
They're
trump
Are you
that.
going to leave? I'm asking you. This is the last time.
Not till you give me
Are you going to leave?
And for whatever it's worth, I kind of am speaking out the side of my face on some of this because I'm getting a little excited, a little worked up. I didn't realize this was going to escalate to this level. I was thinking I was just going to get some paperwork and then I could fight this in the courts. And then, well, you can see how this escalates.
Not until you give me a piece of
I need
paper
to
that says I'm
see a
officially
social
trespassed.
security representative.
You can't be
I have
officially
a ticket.
trespassed unless I identify
Then
you.
I don't know what
And
you
then-
want.
And
I'm
then
not
you're still
identifying
trespassed
you.
because I'm telling
Over
you you're
your head.
But I
trespassed.
haven't broken the law. Why would I
No.
Are
identify
you refusing
myself?
to leave?
I'm not refusing to leave. I'm asking
Are
for
you refusing to
paperwork.
leave right now?
I'm asking you for
I'm not
paperwork.
leaving.
Are you not leaving?
I'm
I need
asking
you
for
to-
paperwork.
Neither one of you is going to leave.
Just
You
paperwork.
need
You're
to
refusing
tell
to
us.
leave?
Paperwork.
What is
If you're arresting, guys, they're arresting us.
There we go. What is this?
Because now you're refusing to leave.
You know, I just caught something. I never got you're under arrest. I never got put the hands behind your back. I just noticed that they just put their hands on Wayne and I without any kind of preparatory commands.
Destruction of property. They're arresting
Please,
them.
can I handcuff in
And
the front?
that
I spit
officer
this.
right
Can I
there
show you
just
the?
dropped that man's
Listen, just so
phone.
you know, I'm not.
You're
I got lung cancer. That's why I'm not wearing.
Are you going to give her the cigarette?
I
in
got
there?
your
I don't have
back, buddy.
cigarettes. I'm smoking.
I got your back.
I'm trying to throw my paperwork down. So I can go
I
to
understand that. We're asking y'all to leave, and y'all are refusing to leave.
You really don't have to do this.
I didn't want to.
That's from
I
that.
asked for papers.
What's the next step?
You would have got your papers. You already said that.
Where would we-
Golly.
Can I go in and get paperwork for these guys?
Anybody
and
have
I
any
can
of the
down the way?
plastic cuffs?
I need to
Mine aren't big
have,
enough.
sir. I need to get this filled out today. It's a deadline thing.
I'm sorry to hear that, but there's nothing I can do for you.
What you need to do is when you're tell them I can't enforce this. This is not Florida law.
Nothing I can do for you.
This is not. You know what the governor's stance is on this? I'm not gonna resist. You don't.
I can turn it out. That's fine. Does anybody have any of the plastic cuffs?
We're two veterans. We're the kind of people you never have to deal with.
Let's walk over to the cross.
I don't have any weapons.
Don't have any
I have my
plastic
wallet.
cuffs. But the chief
I'll
said
be
in
there.
his response.
You have my phone?
No, here. Is that his phone? Is he still live on Facebook?
Can you get my stuff so it's not sitting on the road?
No.
What other stuff you have?
That gentleman that has, where do you want me to put this?
Or just sit in my hand.
It's going to come with him.
Okay.
All his property's going to go
You
with
can put it
him.
in my pocket.
Okay. I'm putting it right here in your pocket.
Where are you
As
taking
soon as
these
you
guys?
get out of the Volusia County.
We're literally just going right here. He's
Daytona.
detained right now.
But as soon as you get out, buddy, I was not to you.
Let's go stand right here. I'll just leave it against the car.
I understand that. You have to go through the phone number. You have to go through the phone
No,
number.
you're fine. Turn around. Just lean up like that. You're just detained.
They seriously started timer. I unfortunately don't work for Social Security office. I can't make that any different. I can't make that.
As of now, it's 11:02
Because at this point, this is in the
and
city of
44
Detention.
seconds.
They wanted somebody trespassed. They said you have to leave. You're both refusing to leave. Well, she's telling me that.
She didn't tell him. She told me.
She told you, right?
She
Security
told.
officer.
She told me, not him.
Well, we told you to leave several times on their behalf as well.
And I didn't refuse to leave. I just asked for
No, I
paper.
told you to leave several times, and you said no, we're not leaving until I get a trespass warrant.
I guess
Unfortunately, that's not the way it works.
Communicate.
Okay, because we're not getting stuck in a back and forth. If you're refusing to leave until you get a trespass warning, you're
Yeah,
not
I'm
refusing
saying
to identify yourself.
You've
then
been
at that
talking
point,
a lot.
we'll do
All
the
morning.
rescue as a job
We've been
goes,
trying to
and
help
when they
you.
figure out who you are, then at that
We've been
point,
trying. We've been trying. We really
okay,
have.
that's where we're
We've
at.
really exhausted.
So, okay, more fun facts is this is Wayne's mom. Wayne's mom was there at Social Security trying to help him get his benefits finalized because he does need some help with some of the paperwork. Officer Rioz here, like he says, he didn't want to do the whole back and forth thing and saying that he told me I had to leave, saying I refused. That was never the case. I just needed my trespass paperwork. I even stepped off the property I offered to step off the property. And then she goes to reach into his pockets here, and you'll see that she gets another hands-on by Officer Rioz here. And then Officer Rioz snaps at Leary and says, "Hey, man, go take care of that guy. Watch her." So this is where we get into Rios's body camera. Let's get right.
My wallet. Don't reach into his
pockets.
Please don't reach
into
He
his
asked me to
pockets.
take my car keys.
Just don't hurt my mom.
Leary,
Please.
come on, bro.
Please don't hurt my
Play
mom.
with him.
Yeah. Bro, don't hurt my mom.
We're not hurting your mom. Nobody's hurting your mom.
I wanted to.
No, I didn't want
I
to hurt
just
anybody.
don't want my freaking car towed because if it gets towed, I won't
Well, if
be
it
able to
gets
afford
to,
giving
here's
out.
the thing. These are all choices you made.
I'm here because I
These
can't
are all
work.
choices you made. Unfortunately, I want to help you.
I know,
We
but
tried to help you. No, you don't know.
I live in a fucking camper, bro.
Okay. Well,
I'm disabled. I got lung cancer.
I'm
here.
sorry to hear that. Those are all things I cannot help you with.
You could if you just let me go in there.
I'm not a doctor. I can't provide you treatment for your cancer. I can't
I'm
do
trying
any
to
of
get an appointment for a doctor. I can't even get one because of this COVID.
that. Okay. Well, here we are.
I don't have any drugs or anything.
I don't know what you have. I don't know you.
I don't take drugs. I'm just.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you have weapons. I don't know if you have anything.
You not pull my pants
I'm going
down.
to treat you just like I treat everybody else that gets arrested, and I have to treat you through court.
But I'm not a criminal.
Via protocol. Actually, at this point, yes, you are. Yes, you have. It's called trespass after warning. You got warned several times to leave, and you refused.
I took that personal.
It's going to be hard for me to get in.
Look how small this space is.
I'm sorry. The easiest way I can tell you.
Where are you guys taking me to?
Now, and I want you to quantify that by 3 hours.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Do you have my car
why-
keys?
Stole the
can you
guy's
just let us
$5.
leave? Why
No.
can't we leave?
I don't
Why?
want, if you
How
tow
are
my
you making
car,
this
I can't even
decision?
get it out, and then I can't even get to
I'll
my
take
appointment.
care of your car.
She has your car keys, so she'll get your car out.
Can you come to where I'm at and bail? I don't even have bail money.
How do you know you're going to get bail? You don't even
I don't
you're
know.
gonna
I've
get
never been arrested in Florida. I've
Have
never
a seat.
broken a crime.
Well, I don't even know why we didn't just leave. Can we just leave?
No.
No, of course not.
No, because at that point, once we warned him several times, matter of fact, we gave him ample opportunity several times to leave. I could have arrested him after the first time. So,
So can you take his wallet?
yeah, so all of his property's going with him.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am, I'm very serious. I would not joke about something like this. I don't
No,
find
I
this.
wouldn't
I don't
either.
find this funny. I don't find this. I don't find this
I've
entertaining.
never been treated this way by the police.
If it's easier for you, maybe you can put your back up against that door. That way you can kind of sit and you're not cramped in there. Now, if you're okay there, then you're
I'm
fine.
okay.
Okay, so,
Any other questions I can answer for you?
well, I'd like to know what are your next steps?
I already informed you. He's going to go down to our holding cells. They're going to complete paperwork, and then he's going to go to the county jail.
That's the situation.
That's the situation we're in.
And then how long does he stay in jail?
What's that?
How long does he stay at jail?
Until he can bond out, or the judge sees him in the morning at first appearance and decides to release him on his own recognizance.
So he'll see a judge in the morning?
Correct.
Okay.
What's your name and phone number if you want Sid to go with them? That way you can call you.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have his phone.
While Napoleon syndrome has us walk to the Social Security Administration office. It'd be silly of me not to point out the fact that he is now going to get identification information after going through Wayne's wallet, like as if Wayne hid a fake identification in his own wallet. Nope, now he's got his mask. It's just this guy. I believe this section is completely muted. It's redacted from this point on. It's Kimberly Davenport is speaking to Mr. Harry Martinez here, and Harry Martinez is giving our personal information to Julian Rioz, and Julian Rioz is now confirming our identification compared to what he already had. Again, he has both of our wallets. He has both of our driver's license. Like, this is just extra. Now, he's having a conversation with him. I think.
Aren't you a representative? Yeah,
Listen to this.
because we're under FBI. Well, so
Yeah.
with it being their building, they want them to sign.
What's that?
I said I did last time. FPS, I'm gonna have to do that.
Oh, to have management?
Yeah, have them do it.
What do you read over that? Aren't you a representative?
Yeah, because we're under FPS as well, so
Yeah.
with it being their building, they want them to sign it and not me sign off on it.
Oh, okay. For the jurisdictional thing or whatever it is.
Something.
Okay. I'll be right back then.
And I think this is where Rioz realizes, oh, fuck, we don't have jurisdiction, and this person doesn't have the authority to trespass.
What's that? Here in a minute. I mean, we got to do the trespass warning and leave it with them and then do another one.
Oh, you're
I don't
doing another trespass warning?
Well, we have to do the trespass warning originally, yeah, to document the fact that they were warned to leave and they never left.
They never asked him.
That's what they're telling me they did.
Well, that's a lie.
Well,
I'm sorry to tell you, I see it right there. They never did.
well, even if they didn't ask him to leave, they also, with me coming out here and explaining that they needed to leave, that was also a warning.
Right.
So because I told them, hey, they're not going to provide you this service because they said you're not wearing a mask, and at this point they want you gone.
They didn't say that though.
I said that.
Okay, they didn't say that though.
Of course they did, because this gentleman over here is telling me that he wasn't going to wear a mask and that he refused to wear a mask as well.
I came in, I didn't even know any of this was going on. I came in and sat down, and that lady.
And it should be noted that, you know, Wayne didn't wear a mask because he had lung cancer and had a waiver from his doctor. But what does his doctor know?
Said nothing.
Which lady? The lady in there,
Lady
the
in the
security
desk.
officer that's also wearing a mask?
Yeah, the security person.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't know why she is, why she, maybe they took up to the rights, but still, the people in the offices
a lot of
would have
people,
taken care of them.
unfortunately, say they want to stand up for the rights, and then they figure out that, you know, there's
They
still rules to follow. No, they still have rights, but there's rules to follow.
Can you get out and stand up? You said he's feeling.
He's feeling what?
Well, I did the paperwork. Would you mind standing here with him so we can get fresh air?
No, because I got to take care of some stuff myself too. So you can leave the door, the windows open, and get fresh air.
So this is where the first time Wayne asks for even just a moment of brief, like, kindness. Even, I believe, right before Rios enters, you'll see in Stephanie Nelson's body camera that he asks for water, and she says when we get back to the station.
Ambulance here, sir.
Okay.
We'll get you out of the back of the car at least until paperwork is completed. But then when we get back to the holding cells, right here we can't. I know you told me what a renal gland is and that it's missing. Yes, ma'am. Or sir. Sorry.
He's missing 2 other things.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do his trespass, and Leary's gonna do his.
So you're going to pull 2 case numbers. One for the original trespass. The second one is going to be for a renewed trespass. Okay, so they're not going to be able to come back here for a year. And the first one that you're going to do, that's going to be the affidavit case number.
Okay,
So
this-
there's going to be total of 4,
okay,
2 for each one.
Okay, so
Okay.
2 total trespasses. 1.
And just for clear clarification, he's wrong here. So according to FPS, there should have been what's called a alternative letter of service issued by Social Security Administration office, which would deny any service. And then if we were to violate that, then they could have trespassed us. And I have that email between the FPS officer and the chief Umberger.
The original, the second
Correct.
one is what they're gonna sign.
The second one is what's going to remain as a future trespass warning.
Do we have to have I haven't done the new ones on tracks yet, so do we have to have them like sign like?
They don't have to sign it.
No. Okay.
They don't have to sign it. They can if they want to, which it sounds like he might want to. What you got, Larry? Huh? Does he have his card with him?
Yeah.
That's in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here, hang on to those for a minute, and we'll figure that out. Did he say he has a medical marijuana card in the car?
No, it's in his wallet.
Now, funny enough is there's a short that I have, there's a video of where those vape pens end up in the Sally port in no evidence bag, but in his hand, but then they disappear.
Got it with him? Let me find out, see if we can enter him into evidence or do whatever with it. So let me see what let me look
Just
that
the
up.
little bits.
Okay. Yeah, hang on to him for now. Okay.
Okay, so
So here's where he actually mutes his body camera. And I believe this is where he's actually talking to LT Whittier. And LT Whittier denies that this phone call ever existed or even happened. taking a screenshot right now for you guys. I can show you something. Like I said, we're on. He still got us on mute, so. So this is an email between FPS Muhammad. Hang on. Get this to fit the screen. It was great talking to you yesterday in the jurisdiction of the SSA property. Hold on, I got to turn my volume down so I don't listen to myself read to myself. The two are complying with the mask requirements. Below is a regulation the city attorney served that in order to leave the premises by police on behalf of SSA, it would make a violation of the state law and can be arrested for trespassing. They're not being removed for failing to follow the rules. They are being removed for trespassing on the property. And this was maybe this isn't the right one. There's a few emails between them. I'll have to find and put them all together. It was like an alternative letter of service. Here it is. I'm gonna leave that one up there for now so you guys can enjoy it.
I could definitely follow up with Social Security and.
There it is. So, here to inform you that on January 12, 2023, that the SSA has issued an alternative letter sent to Sanders and Schoonover, which is inaccurate. They sent that on December 12, 2023 with the wrong address, which I have a certified mail ticket from the return of mail from that. And yeah, there's so much going on. So,
I don't understand why that.
let's get back to it. Videos here. And I want to tell you guys, a lot of the work that's been done isn't just by myself. And most of you in here are the ones who helped me find some of this deep, dirty nuggets of juicy emails. They definitely weren't ready. Not for the team that we've got built up here. But we're going to move past this, guys. And you'll see Rio stays in his car for a bit. He goes back in to confirm some things, and this is where
Yes, sir.
I think they redact the screen.
No middle name, no middle initial for this gentleman?
No, you didn't write it.
Okay.
Are they going to the department or are they going to be released? Medicine is asking.
No, they're, because it was trespass after warning and they continue
Well, James,
to
I just
do what
saw
they're doing, they're gonna be charged and taken to jail.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, so As soon as we're done with the first set of trespass warnings, which would be the original, you know, you guys told them, we told them several times to leave.
Yes.
Then we're gonna renew it because that one gets used.
He won't even get out of this dude's way.
So,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
So they'll be in to have at least, they're gonna be 2 trespass warnings each that need signatures on.
I'll let management know.
Okay. By the way, still count the clock.
Are you guys,
Because-
how late are you guys open?
We're
I
still
will
in the
close
patrol
at 4,
car.
then until 5.
Like this entire
But they'll
time.
be here the entire time in case we do the charging affidavits and then come back and give them time. Can we do that?
They should be, yeah, they'll be here. Martinez will be here for the day.
Okay. As long as there's a representative here that can sign it.
Yeah, yeah, he'll be here.
And he's only been on scene for 37
FPS
minutes.
Mohammed, they're on, I think that they're still gonna be on their way. I'm not sure, because they were like an hour out.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of them, him and the K9 were on their way.
Okay. What are they coming, what reason for that?
I did let them know that they were.
They brought K9
So I don't know.
and the helicopter out.
If he's gonna turn around, because I called Mega Center and update them.
Mhm.
So they'll probably update him and probably cancel the thing, so they,
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
they're going.
well, the last time he showed up, I mean, not for nothing, but he just, I guess, the last time that happened, they invited a person that they allegedly want to trespass back so they could dock him on the property, so that made it an issue.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge
So,
issue.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were gonna do anything.
Wonder who
besides
that
talk
was,
to them.
Potion.
That seems like to be what happens every single time. So.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
Clown.
So
It's,
News.
it's frustrating.
yeah.
But anyways, guys, this arrest goes on for almost 2 more hours.
You know,
So that's why you put detained in handcuffs until I got the.
Let's see. Let's see. I mean, literally. I mean, oh my God, I forget how long this is.
Violating my rights by trespassing me because enforcing a policy. And he said yes, and I said okay. I wanted paperwork. He said okay. I need your ID. I said I don't want to provide my ID. I haven't broken any laws.
I know, right? I
He
didn't
said,
even notice
well, then
that.
fine. You're going to have to be placed under arrest.
what charges is he getting?
Fuck this.
Trespass or so no resist, none of that stuff.
I didn't resist. I was
I got
polite.
you. I got you. Yeah. No, I just want to make sure.
I was so kind. I was super polite to him, and
Yeah, your bond is 500. Typically, it's a
I
10%, but again,
Wayne, baby. And then
what if I have
this is tons of photo here.
50 veterans go in there and sit every single day?
Officers.
What is that?
2 guys in the back. But anyways, long story short of it all is,
No, once you get through intake.
I am suing the city of DeLand.
Where?
After that would be,
So this is just his report. Who's this?
This is your guys.
Paragon Security Systems.
elementary school literally just called.
For your daughter?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it? It was just $5 cash. That's in here. Look.
LT videos, body camera. But yeah. So with that said, I won't make you guys go through the whole, like I said, the whole 3 hours. If you're that interested, you'll watch the rest of it. For the police officers, I hope the fuck you're watching, and I look forward to becoming comfortable in life because of your silly mistakes and your ego, because you just cost the city of DeLand quite a bit of cash. So, but thank you all for being here. With that, good night.